Okay, this review of WWE Immortals contains no game footage. This is my first time playing a game on an iPad. I did not decide to go through the process of figuring out how to record information that I'm doing on the iPad and then transfer it to essentially my Android phone that I use for my videos. So if you want to see pictures, all that stuff, you're not going to see it in this video. So WWE Immortals is a battle card fighter. What does that mean? Well, essentially, you get character cards that you can get upgrade cards for, gear cards, and a bunch of other things that you power up your characters, as well as doing a leveling up process. Do you actually put the cards down that way? Nope. This is a fighting game. An overly stylized, simplified fighting game. Your selection of moves is quite small. You have tap, which is your quick, weak attack. You have swipe, which is your slower, stronger attack. Two fingers is your block. And then as you're doing your fight, you have an adrenaline meter on the bottom. Everyone starts out with a 1 super move. Power up to 1, tap that, trigger super move. With that, you then have another option. You either tap the screen repeatedly to increase the damage of said move, or swipe in any one of the 4 cardinal directions. Now, as a character start out with that, because characters start out at level 1. When you begin a fight, their stamina meter goes down. It does rebuild over time, over real time. You then get into the fight. These fights are 3-on-3. You can tag in, tag out. Announcing is pretty much Michael Cole, and does a pretty decent job. Like I said, hyper stylized. Out of the Bellas, one Bella is a Ice Witch. The other one is a Pyromancer. Why does that matter? When you buy other characters, one of the Bellas is a Solar Assassin, one's a Lunar Assassin. And as you buy additional characters, they have different moves, kind of in different stats. Sound confusing enough yet? Well, when you finish your match, you get experience and you get immortal coins. Experience helps for leveling up. As your characters gain higher levels, that actually allows the opportunity to unlock your level 2 and level 3 supers, as well as your character becomes more health and more damage. Okay, and the immortal coins are used to buy character upgrades and to buy additional characters. You start off with 3 characters. I don't know if it's standard to start off with Kane. It was Kane, Nikki, and Roman Reigns. Nikki is the Pyromancer. Kane looks like a demon with like fire breaking out of his skin, and Roman Reigns is a Centurion. First character I decided to buy was Paige, who is a Dark Sorceress. Her upgraded version is Banshee Knight. What do you have in the way of characters? You get both Bellas, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, Trish Stratus, Kane, Big Show, Sheamus, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Triple H, Undertaker in a couple different forms. So you've actually got, a pretty decent amount of people, and most of them have 2, if not 3, various variations on them. Daniel Bryan, you have yes, yes, and then no, 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 he has goat horns. Trish Stratus, you have her regular, which is big white witch, think dressed kind of like White Queen from Marvel. Fan favorite, and then Angelic Knight. Why do you need more characters? Well, every fight drains your stamina bar. When your stamina bar is done, you can't fight anymore. Unless you want to spend points and upgrade your character's stamina. This, of course, is a freemium game. You can buy upgrades. Your upgrades pretty much are just the coins. Gameplay. Actually pretty simple. My characters are at about level 10 now. So, the gameplay is pretty much, all you have is the attacks. You have your attacks and a block. You don't walk forward, you don't walk back, you don't jump up, you don't duck. So whenever you knock an opponent farther back, as you're getting up, you run over towards them. So it's always fighting here, and then it gets farther away. And then you get close, and then it gets farther away. I can understand how people want to spend money on this. If you drop, I think it's like $100, you can pretty much buy everything in game and soup up all of your characters. or you can fight. The amount of Immortal coins you get range from about, I've got it from about 200 to a little over 2,000. But I think, cool, how much does a character cost? Anywhere from 11 to, well, a few were like, I thought the page was like maybe 4,000. So from a couple of thousand up to about 52,000. So it would take you a really long time. If you're looking at, well, we'll say you average 1,000 per fight. Means that for 52 fights, you can either upgrade all of your characters by their upgrade cards or by their booster packs. Booster packs are essentially the random assortment of cards. You might get a character, you might get some gear, you might get something you've already got, you might get some garbage. You know, or you might be like, oh, I bought a booster pack and I got Brock Lesnar. So that's an interesting aspect. You also, of course, can sell cards. Like if you had a card you didn't want, you actually, of course, could do a small selling function to it. Gameplay, easy. You know, I haven't really found anything difficult with it. Characters look and feel interesting. I do the different super moves. I was hoping for something more, almost kind of like Mortal Kombat, kind of Street Fighter-ish, you know, where there's actually like moves as opposed to like auto combos. If you do the quick ones in succession, you might occasionally get a swipe command, and you'll then do an additional move. So, yeah. For the asking price of 0, it's actually not that bad. It took a long time to download on my iPad, but it was nice. Hyper stylized, very simple to play. Lots of style. Pretty simplified. The back end for it, the character upgrading is just immense. You know, and then when you're making your team, there's an aspect called chemistry. You know, Kane, fire-based. So when you have Kane and Nikki Bella, they enhance each other. Trish Stratus has a bonus where she adds 5% health to all male characters on her team. Now, why would you want to have a multiple person team? Why would you have multiple characters? Well, you'll get about 10 fights before your stamina's out. If you had 6 people, you'd probably get to do 10 fights with your first group of 3, 10 fights with your next group of 3, and then while those 10 fights are going on, you probably gained 1 or 2 stamina bars, so you can play a little more over here. So, a unique way of doing it. You know, first time playing a game like this on an iPad, actually first time playing any game on an iPad. Yes, I never played Angry Birds. Saw someone play it, wasn't entertained. Let's move on. But I thought it was actually done pretty well, especially for it costing 0. You know, and if you have the stick-to-itiveness to just play it every now and play it frequently, you can just slowly build your characters up over time instead of trying to just, you know, mash your way through it in a weekend. It's actually a very, very cheap game. It could pretty much cost you 0 to play. And it's pretty interesting.